So with minerals, what minerals do you need for bone health?
Hmm.
What foods are going to give those to you?
Totally. So the most important ones are calcium, but a lot of the time, way too much emphasis is given to calcium. Calcium is like the basics for bone health, and I do recommend people get forms of calcium in their diet. And you don't have to get it from dairy; you can get it from leafy greens. I really like getting it from like salmon and trout and sardines, actually from fish-based sources, or sesame seeds are an excellent source of calcium, especially in perimenopause and menopause, because they have some phytoestrogens in there. But magnesium is really important too. We really
Mm.
need magnesium for healthy bone health. And one thing too, not enough people talk about is vitamin K, in particular vitamin K2, which you
Mm.
can get from certain animal products. It's most and fermented foods. So a really high source of K2 is this fermented Japanese, I believe it's soybeans called natto. It's a really, really strong flavor. Some people find it really strong. But natto is a really good source, and different aged cheeses like gouda, brie. Gouda is known to be like the best option, and just getting more fermented foods in the diet, like fermented veggies and sauerkraut. That's really important. And sometimes I do recommend supplementing with these for people going through perimenopause, because the more minerals, the less the bone loss. So K2 is important. Zinc is another super important mineral. I really recommend zinc from seafood and red meat. It's more bioavailable that way. You can get it in pumpkin seeds and some plant foods, but getting it in those animal forms is really good for absorption. And then vitamin D is really, really important for bone health. So getting that vitamin D from the sun as much as you can in the summer months, and then possibly considering supplementation too, in really high quality forms in the
Mm.
winter. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I started taking zinc. It was recommended, and I've just been taking it
Hmm.
like in a supplement form. Is that okay? Um,
Yeah, the key thing with zinc is to take it balanced with copper. So like
okay.
it should always have copper to balance, because if you take a lot of zinc, it can deplete your copper reserves, which are important for iron deficiencies in particular. So I like to take it in a form like a formula. So there's certain ones I really like that have like vitamin. There's one that has magnesium, zinc, B6, a bit of copper, all mixed together. So it's
Okay.
nice to take things, but I do prefer to get them in food form
Yeah.
or mixing it up. Mhm.
Yeah. It's always kind of the better way, isn't it? Is to get it
Yes.
with your diet.